Valeria, I'm so happy to share this moment here with you today.
Me too.
It's the first time we get to interact and meet, but I can tell you that for me it is a treat. I have seen your videos on the internet and I'm a fan. Yeah, that's right.
You're a fan too.
Oopa! Listening to each other's music, oh, you know it makes me understand. All right, so this thing we're doing now is called an unfinished moment. It's you and me coming together as artists, as creative people, just to have an open conversation and to share. All right? And I always find it easier to express myself with music because I'm not very good looking. I don't have very many other talents. But I always find that when you have music and you play music, you have like a little kind of thing. It's kind of like witchcraft. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like you can put people under a spell. But one of the curious things, and again, I think it's very important that we introduce ourselves at this moment, is that you're Valeria, I'm Jurgis, two artists which have never met, which are sharing our secrets and our inside information and revealing what makes our art work, right? And one of the first questions I have for you, Valeria, today is it true that you are Valeria all the time, or do you have an alter ego?
Oh, it's a good question. I think that I'm Valeria all the time because my thought when I started to sing was not creating something like a different person, just to share my music from my bedroom with other people without expectations, without achieving some goals. So I don't like how this word artist seems to mystify a simple human being.
Oh,
I'm just, I dreamed a lot. This is, I think, why I'm here, playing a song with you.
That's so beautiful. When did you start writing songs?
At 16 years old. Yeah.
With the guitar?
Yes, I studied guitar when I was 9 years old, but I discovered later that I can sing. So it was natural.
What was the first song about? Do you remember the first song you wrote about what it was about?
About nature, about a tree. I saw a tree.
Lovely.
This is how I write songs. Sometimes I see something that inspires me, and with picture. So I saw a tree, and it was a very beautiful tree, and I thought about its life,
and that's how it goes. You know, for me, the curious thing is that when I write songs, I need to have a very clear emotion to guide me through the creative process. Because if I know what the song is about, then I can write all the lyrics. Because sometimes I'll have some very beautiful chords or something, but I don't know what the song is about, and then it can't progress. Whereas if I have the emotion, like if I'm angry or sad, if a girl broke my heart, or if I'm in love, or if I'm, pissed off about something, then the process, it kind of reveals itself.
Yeah. This is how my first album is about. I I I don't know many things about music. Like I don't have a past with studies and voice lessons, or so I have my guitar, I have my feelings. I am surrounded by nature. And now I think um, I can write songs from an idea. Like I want to write a song about a tree, but then there was a pure feeling that I didn't know what is going to be. So
That's very curious. Do you sometimes have spells where you don't write songs for like weeks or months, and then all of a sudden it's on?
yeah, in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you
I
share
have,
one of them? Yeah.
yes, I have a song in Romanian. It's called Distance. This is my first song in Romanian I wrote. And before that, about a year, I didn't write anything.
Wow.
So in a day, it just came. And
In one day.
yeah, 15 minutes or something like this.
Wow. And is it wait, but you usually write in English, and so is it more difficult, or is it easier for you to write it in Romanian?
It's more difficult for me. I don't know how you write songs in Lithuanian or
Yeah, in Lithuanian, Spanish, and in English.
Oh, okay. For me, it's more simple to write in English. I don't know why. In Romanian, it's too personal words. Some words are too heavy, so I have to think twice when I write. I don't know, a verse word in Romanian.
I've noticed that, you know, when people write in English, it helps because you have another identity kind of projecting the song. And when it's in your mother tongue, somehow it's much more intimate. No, you feel a lot more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dying to hear it. I'd love to hear it. I'm ready. I'm listening.
Marea spune un cântec din aurul tăcii, ca un sfârșit. Nu e detalii când s-ar târziu, dar între noi dimineață fumegă distanțe. Vântul a căzut în dafi, de seară târziu, dar peste tot dimineață vântul s-a pierdut în ceață. De seară târziu și în inima ta e gheață.
Yeah.
I can play the guitar and you can sing something in your language with this melody, maybe.
Yeah, I can. I just think there's an issue with the audio where the Zoom has there's something we haven't done with the Zoom. So when you play the guitar, actually the program is trying to take out the guitar from the sound, and it just your voice is left.
Okay.
But I can try. Is it true? You're playing something like this? Down, 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 You know, funnily enough, these are two major chords. They're two major sevenths. And for me, this is one of the most beautiful kind of like combinations. When I'm writing a song, for me, this is like, it's hyper positive. It's like, and I can try to put something in Lithuanian. Oh, actually, check this out. The Lithuanian hymn, when you sing it on this, it sounds super beautiful. Would you like to hear it? It sounds something like this. Lietuva tėvynė mūsų, tu didvyrių žemė, iš praeities tavo sūnus, te stiprybę žemė, Degultavo vai caiena, vienta cais doribes, you know, and it's so pretty. And
Wow.
this is a march. This is a march. This is they sing it like this, and we did a bossa nova version with these chords, and it's so positive because it's all major. But the beautiful thing about these chords is that it has the seventh, you know, it has this kind of like, because if you played it like that, it would be too simple, but it has this kind of like.
This is my kind of chord.
Isn't it beautiful?
Because I call them melancholic, nostalgic chords.
Oh man, but they make all the difference. They make all the difference. For me, I don't know if you have the same thing, but there's like, for me, there's a leitmotif, which kind of like, it goes through my whole life constantly. And so for a while I was playing this very kind of Roma thing, which would be this kind of progression where it's like Sagadaga, Yagarira papapao, diri papapao. Yes. And it's funny, I could write a whole album on these progressions, but what I realized that it's also very therapeutic. Like if you just put it down, like let's continue the conversation with this. Do you write sometimes poetry, Valeria?
In Romanian. This is how my songs in Romanian turned from a poetry.
Here, try something without the guitar. Try and read something for me. Try to put like a poem on this. Can you?
Okay.
I can slow it down.
I can sing or just like read the poetry.
However you feel it. However you feel it. If you were here
I would try to sing the song, the previous song in Romanian, but with these chords, maybe.
All right, let's try. Let's see what happens.
Marea-mi spune un cântec din aurul păcit, ca un sfârșit, buet pe dealul când e seara târziu. Dar între noi dimineață fumecă în distanțe, făgăduința arsă.
Oh, you know, it's working. It's very curious because this kind of shit never usually works. It becomes difficult, you know. But that was lovely. What's this about? What are you singing about?
It's hard to translate in English because it's more.
It's too intimate.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if how it's in English, but it's a poetry. They're not. I don't know, simple words. Just how to translate. The sea tells me a song.
Oh no!
About peace, and I would translate it and I would send you.
Oh no! It's so beautiful. I have a song like that. Wow! Here, let me share that with you. It's so beautiful.
Please.
It's very beautiful. Most of my most beautiful songs are about nature as well. And there's this very interesting Sufi musician. His name is Hazrat Inayat Khan, and he used to say, like, imagine the thing this musician says. He says, I used to play music, and then I understood that I don't need to play music because what I do is harmonize people, and I don't need music to harmonize people. Like bringing this kind of like frequencies and ideas and words into the realm of the living to transform reality. For me, it's like, it really made me think. And then he has something interesting. He says that the basic sounds, they come from nature. So you have the sound of the sea. You have the sound of thunder, which is like that, right? You have the sound of flesh, which is the drum, boom, 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 boom. You have the sound of the wind, which is all the wind instruments, like, and then you have the sound of the ether, which is the voice. And he's all about, us being together with nature and sharing all these sounds. I'm gonna share one little, just a snippet of a song, which was going to laugh when you hear it. Hold on. The sea will whisper all that she once spoken. The sea will whisper all that she once said. She'll pull you out into the open water. She'll put the damnedest things inside your head.
Wow.
It's beautiful. I get goosebumps because for me, it's music. It's like, I think that the most beautiful songs I write, I don't write them. It's like they come from somewhere. You're actually channeling this energy.
This is why I never wrote something in nature, because everything is already complete. But like, there is no space to feel. There is everything. But after, when I don't know, I came in the city, I felt that I had some inspiration gathered. I don't know, the time I was home, but yeah. I understand this.
It has its music, man. It has its music. I'm Colombian Lithuanian, right? And in Colombia, we realized that a lot of the most beautiful popular melodies come from birds. And there's actually this whole, because birds, they can pick up melodies, but I was speaking to some indigenous people. And so some of the most popular melodic lines, they come to birds. There's one you may have heard, which is like,
I grew up in a small city, but I call it a big village. So yeah, it's a beautiful place surrounded by fields and forests. I was the nature's child. This is why that was my inspiration. But now I need I need to I need this drama from the city.
You need the drama from the city.
Yeah.
Do you have a song about the drama of the city?
Yeah, it's called Empty Air. It's a song. Again, this kind of.
No, you know what? What will help? If you don't play it too loud, it will be very good.
Okay.
Try that.
It's okay?
Yeah, a little bit louder. We'll see if it works out. Yeah, like that. Give it a shot. Maybe try louder.
Searching why the tears come to question why you here. Just go nowhere. Take your time. You know you get there. 'Cause you're lost in fairy tales and moon to stars. 'Cause you're only free when you're alone. See cars and boats and years go by. You dance to the empty air. Dance to the empty air. Twist and float and cheer and fly. You dance to the empty air. Dance to the empty air.
Oh, geez, you killed me with that song. You killed me. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
So dreamy.
So
It's
this
so
song,
lovely.
this song I wrote when I came in Bucharest in Romania, and I met the drama.
You met drama.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I love Romania, and I love Romanian people because I like to joke that I'm almost Romanian in the sense that I'm Eastern European, but I'm also Latin American. So I have this kind of I kind of understand the need for drama and the dramatic.
You're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, when I go to Romania, it's like I feel at home. It's so lovely. But that song, it was so beautiful, so pretty. Oh yeah,
Thank you.
and let me ask you one thing about about the emotions, right? Have you found that there's a certain emotion which works better than other ones when you're writing a song, or there's one which kind of resonates with people, which people go, oh, Valeria, you know, I like her songs when they sound like this or they're about that.
I found out that when I'm sad or mad or angry, I'm more creative than I'm happy. Because
Okay.
when I'm happy, I don't need anything. So so when I write a song, something happened. When there is a pause and people don't know something about me, they say Valeria is happy. Everything is okay. I don't know.
Wow.
This works for me, but I don't know. Maybe things
I
will.
I love your songs, man. What I've heard on the internet is so lovely because especially you have this very special, very nostalgic style. You know, I've had the opposite. I used to be a very like rocker. I used to write very angry songs and very with like political kind of like, oh, I'm so unhappy with everything, but nobody would like those songs. So the songs I became popular for usually are very kind of pop, very happy poppy songs. And it's strange because it was, for me, it was like, I don't like this that much, you know, and it wasn't a reflection of my character. It's so difficult, I think, for artists sometimes, you know, to live up to the expectations of other people. So
Yeah.
so if everything's fine, then you're not writing beautiful songs. No, that's so terrible. I can share something. I can share an interesting story with you. Do you know there are songbirds? I'm not sure here in Lithuania what they're the songbirds, but if you put two guys together, two male birds in a cage, they will sing. If you put a male and a female together, a boy and a girl, they will not sing. So when they buy them,
Wow.
two guys together, and all the probably because they're losing their minds. They're like, no, two guys, no, we're going crazy. It's crazy. Listen,
Wow.
so our
Interesting.
time is almost up. I would like to.
Wow. Already.
Yeah, it was really lovely talking to you. I'm thinking it would be really lovely if we could share a song, and maybe what I'm going to try to do is if you start a song, I'm going to try to imitate it, right? And then we're going to try and close this session. Does that sound good for you?
Okay. But I don't know which song.
How about a happy song? Let's hear Valeria's happy song.
I don't have. No, it's a joke.
Okay.
Let me think. The first part is happy. The chorus is not, but
So it's just like life. It starts happy and then something messed up happens, right?
we met in the fall. He was touching my hair when he told me he'd fallen in love. The time wasn't right, but I let him come in by the fire and on the road. I told him go home, you way too young, and try to go home, you way too young.
I met a girl from Bucharest, but she was not like the rest. Then I got to know her a little better.
Sounds good.
Apparently, she was not from the city, but somewhere from a little town. And I thought, hell, that kind of sounds like my story, 'cause I'm from a big city. But now I live in Vilnius, which happens to be a capital that's more like it's not a capital city. I'm not so good at freestyling, but see, I'm trying my best. We had a beautiful talk with Valeria.
Yes.
Valeria. We talked about creativity and all the things that makes artists tick, and it was truly pretty. She was in Bucharest and I was in Vilnius City. And so time comes and goes, and we know we need to close this transmission. But if we're lucky, we will meet again, you and me. I'm gonna make that my personal mission. My personal mission. After COVID, we'll get together and have a very personal transmission. So it's lovely. Valeria, so I'm going to say
Thank you.
goodbye to you.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
nice.
Nice.
It was nice sharing, right? It was nice sharing.
Yes.
And I'm thinking that there is somebody I would like to suggest you to meet the next time. And that guy's name is Ian Daly, which is also a friend from our community, the Unfinished community. And I have a question for you. Is there perhaps a friend you could recommend me to jam with and to share artistically in the future?
There are many people talented here.
Think of one. The most
Vlad
fun.
Cireșan.
Vlad Cireșan? All right. Let's see. Maybe next time we're going to pass on this energy onto him and see how we do. And I'm going to get you in touch with Ian very, very soon as well. Valeria, it was lovely sharing. Big kisses from me. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person soon, most likely at the festival. Bye.
Bye.